Good morning, students. So today again we are going to see the syllabus that is given, that is prescribed by AKTU for this DBMS subject. So as we already have some interaction that I am going to take DBMS, that is database management system, in this semester. So we are going to see details syllabus for this database management system, what we are going to study, what is the importance of DBMS in our day-to-day life, where we are using DBMS, what are the advantage of DBMS. So all these aspects we are going to cover one by one. So I have already opened the syllabus for you. So I think you are able to see that syllabus prescribed by this AKTU, isn't it? So in the very beginning you are able to see that database management system is there, having the code KCS 501, in which you are able to see that course outcome is there and Bloom's taxonomy is there. On the very top you are able to see these two parts. So this course outcome is nothing but what you are going to learn at the end of this entire topic, that is unit, is all about given over here. Clear? So this CO1 is course outcome 1, CO2 is course outcome 2, so on and so forth till course outcome 5. So this is already given by this AKTU. And towards your right hand side, Bloom's taxonomy is given. So Bloom's taxonomy is nothing but some sort of your toughness related to your topic is given over here. So if it is K1, it is little bit easier that we remember something, we understand something, we apply something. In this way the entire concept is going to be taken care of. Clear? So Bloom taxonomy is given towards your right hand side, that is from K1, K2, K3, K4 and so on, in this way. Clear? So let's go for the syllabus of this database management system, that is already given in your AKTU site. From there I have downloaded this part. So here basically the very first aspect we are going to cover is all about your introduction part. So in introduction we are going to see the overview of the database, that is why we are using this database, what is the history of the database, isn't it, so on and so forth. Next topic we are going to cover is all about your database system and file system. Earlier in olden days we were using this file management system. Now why we shifted from file management system to your database management system? So that part is going to be taken care of in this topic. So next we are going to see database system concept and architecture. So every system is having its own architecture. Here also we are going to see the architecture of database management system. Next topic we are going to see data model, schema and instances. So here basically we are going to start with the formation of your table, like what is table, what is the structure of that table. The structure of the table is nothing, is this is what we are going to say schema. And instance, at any point of time what are the different data that is there is called your instance. We will see in detail also. Next topic we are going to go for data independence and data language and interfaces. So how the data is independent from the different layers, we are going to see. Different models are there. So models, data model, schema and instances. So here we are going to see the data model. I mean, it is being divided into three different layers, that it basically internal, conceptual and user, three levels are there. And at the bottom we are going to have the database. So in full fledged in detail we are going to see this data model, and it is one of the very important topic also. So next topic we will be taking data definition language, that is in short we are going to say DDL. We are going to see different commands are there in Oracle or in database for creation of table, that is create, alter, drop. These are the different commands. Some more commands are there we are going to see in DDL command, data definition language. Next is all about your DML command. We are going to see in detail data manipulation language, DML command. Like we are going to see select, insert, update, delete. These are coming under this data manipulation language. And overall database structure. Next topic we are going to see that overall database structure. Next we are going to have this data modeling using the entity relationship model. So this is also one of the very important topic, and obviously you are going to take you are going to get one or the two questions based on this ER model, that is entity relationship model. So before creating the table, before going for any database, basically we are going to make the basic concept, that is we are going to make some sort of a flow chart how we are going to create the database. So by using this ER model, entity relationship model, we will be able to create the table. That is the basic concept. Before creation of the table, before going for practical aspect of your database management system, we are going to go for the theoretical aspect. That theoretical aspect is going to be covered in your ER model, entity relationship model. So we will see in detail. So next we will be seeing that key, many keys are there, like your candidate key, primary key, foreign key. So many keys are going to be there. We are going to see what is all about your key and how we are going to make a particular candidate key, a primary key, so on and so forth. We will go in detail later on. Next topic we are going to go for generalization. So generalization, specialization. So these aspects we are going to cover in this first unit. Aggregation is there, how we are going to combine two different aspects of this, and ultimately we are going to have one, that is all about aggregation. Reduction of ER diagram to table. So theoretical concept is your ER diagram, how we are going to convert this ER diagram in your database management system. That is how we are going to create from ER, we are going to create that entire schema of the table, and then we are going to put some data in that particular schema. Clear? So one by one we are going to go in detail. Next is all about extended ER model. So some enhancement has been done in ER model, that is all about extended ER model. So we are going to see, and relationship of higher degree. So this all are the topic from introduction part. So we'll go in detail one by one. So hope you understood the introduction part, and later on we are going to start with the topic one by one. Clear? Thank you.